Hello students, welcome to Shah Academics. In this video, I am going to explain you about Class 6, Chapter 6, Paar Nazar Ke, was written by Jayant Vishnu Narlekar. It was a tunnelway and was forbidden for common people. But one day, Chotu took his father's security pass and reached the tunnel. What happened again? How many times I told you not to go to that way? Then why does Papa go to that side every day? Papa has to go to work every day. This conversation used to be between Chotu's mother and Chotu. There was a tunnel on that side, and Chotu's father walked through this tunnel. Only a few selected people could use this tunnel, and Chotu's father was one among these few people. Today was a holiday, and Chotu's father was resting at home. Chotu stealthily grabbed his father's security pass and walked quickly towards it. The entire colony was settled under the ground. The lamps were burning inside the tunnel path. One has to cross the closed door before entering inside. There was a slot in the door. Chotu inserted his security pass in the slot. The door opened. When he entered inside the tunnel, the pass also reached the other side of the slot. Now, Chotu took the security pass. As soon as he removed the pass, the main door closed. Chotu got a chance to travel upward. The tunnel path took him to the ground. But this opportunity slipped. Chotu was not aware of the instruments installed in the tunnel. As soon as Chotu entered, an act showing suspicious condition happened. How did such a short person come in? The second inspecting device that the camera took the picture of Chotu immediately. This picture was checked in one of the control centers, and Chotu was unaware of all these activities reported to the danger. Proceeded, it was only then a soldier came rescued Chotu to home. The mother was waiting for Chotu at home. Just now Chotu was not well. If Chotu's father had not been there, then Chotu's escape was difficult. Leave it, I will explain everything. Then he would never make such a mistake. Papa continued. Chotu, my work area is just above the ground. A common man cannot go there because he cannot live in the environment. Then how do you go there, Papa? Chotu questioned. I go there wearing a space suit, where I get oxygen from the space suit, and also I can save myself from the cold outside. Because of the special types of shoes, I can walk on the ground, and also we got a special training to walk on the ground. Chotu was listening curiously, and Papa started telling. There was a time when everyone on the Mars lived above the ground without a particular kind of dress and the help of any kind of machine. But gradually, the environment started changing. Many types of creatures used to live on the earth. One after the other, all started dying. The root cause for these changes is the change in the sun. From sun we get light. These elements nourish the living beings. As soon as the sun changed, the natural balance got disturbed. Animals, birds, trees, plants, and other creatures proved incapable of facing the changed form of nature. Only our ancestors faced the situation with their technical knowledge. We have built our house under the ground. With the help of various instruments installed above the ground, we have been using the sun power, sunlight, and heat with the help of these instruments. To keep the machine running smoothly, it takes a lot of care. Someone like me, only selected people, take care of these instruments. If I grow up, I will also do the same thing, Chotu said. Of course, you have to study a lot and also listen to the parents, said mother. The next day, when Chotu's father went to work, the atmosphere in the control room had changed a bit. Going home after finishing the shift, the chief of the staff pointed the TV screen. A dot appeared on the screen. He started telling that it is not a star. As per computer, it keeps changing its place. It has changed its position during last few hours. According to the computer, it is coming towards our Earth. It is a spacecraft? Chotu's father expressed his doubt. We also have the same doubt. Now, you will take the equal care of it. Chotu's father was drowned in thinking. Is it really a spacecraft? Where it has been coming in the solar system apart from our Earth? And on which planet living beings exist? How can it happen? By the way, our ancestors also used space vehicles and satellites to experiment. But now it is impossible for us to have the required amount of energy. This gas can be seen from close range. If he is coming in this direction, then it will be possible. Now a mechanical arm came out of the spaceship. Its length was increasing every moment. Chotu's father continued his observation. A meeting of the management committee of the colony was convened. The president was given a speech. Recently, information shows that two spacecraft are moving towards our Mars. One of these spacecraft is circling around us. According to the computer, a spacecraft has been released from a nearby planet. In such a condition, I am not sure what we should do. Number 1. Do you have any solution for this? Number 1 has the full responsibility for the security of the colony. He started speaking by collecting some papers. We do have the ability to burn these two spaceships, but this does not help us. The information will not be available. We do not have the equipment to force a spacecraft to land on the ground. Although if these spacecrafts land on their own, then we must have the ability to make them useless. According to my knowledge, there are only machines and there is no living beings inside. Number 1 is right. Now number 2 was a scientist. He said, although there is a danger in ruining the instruments, people of other planets will know about us as soon as they are ruined. So in my opinion, we should keep observing as far as possible. We should keep our existence hidden because maybe the people who have sent the spaceships will send something bigger than these tomorrow. We should keep the arrangements here in such a way that the mission will not get any clue of our exist. Otherwise, they may take advantage of our place. I request that such an arrangement should be made here. Number 3 used to look after the work of social system of the colony. In response to the talk, he was about to say something. And when the phone rang, he took the receiver. After a minute, he addressed the gathering. He said, "Brother, the spacecraft has landed on our land." That day was a memorable day for Chotu. Papa took him to the control room. From here, Chotu can see the spacecraft clear. How strange it is. What will happen inside it, Papa? Chotu asked. Right now, it cannot be told. It's being monitored from a distance. We have equal attention and have control over every part of it. When the time comes, we will take the next step. Chotu's father explained and also showed Chotu a console on which many buttons exist. Now, a mechanical hand came out of the spaceship. Every moment its length was increasing. He probably wanted to reach the ground and take the soil. Everybody on screen watching its movement carefully, except one, and his attention was elsewhere. Chotu's attention was on the control panel, pressing a button on the console. He could not stop his desire to press the red button. After he pressed the red button, it rang the alarm bells. All eyes were on the console now. Papa pulled Chotu and gave him a tight slap, and then kept the red button in the former position. The movement of the mechanical hand of the spaceship had stopped. The machine became useless. On the other hand, the statement presented by National Aeronautics and Space Administration on Earth attracted everyone's attention. Our spacecraft Viking is doing his work good, but some unknown condition, his mechanical arm got repaired. Our technicians are working hard to fix this problem. After a few days, NASA's technician published in all major newspapers of the Earth that spacecraft Viking has started of collecting the samples again. Our technicians has succeeded in repairing the Viking mechanical arm through the remote control. Scientists were very keen to study the soil of Mars. They hoped that from the study of this soil, it would be possible to find out whether the existence of life on Mars like Earth. This question is still a mystery. This is about the chapter Paar Nazar Ke. Hope you all understood well about the chapter. So if you find this video useful, please share it to your friends and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.